Thank you. Councillor Lai, 2 minutes.
Thank you, Speaker. Mr. Mayor, I just wanted to understand a little bit better about this deferral. You're saying that you will be working with, just wanted to know the plan, whether, where are you going and where you're coming? I mean, I know where you're coming from, but where are you going? Are you going to be having meetings and so that to ensure that the voice of Scarborough residents can be heard? I mean, is that your intent?
Well, my intent is to make sure that there are a number of councillors who are opposed to this at the present time. There are some who are more inclined to be supportive because I think they understand we have a challenge here to deal with, and that to just walk away from it or just defeat it is not going to reduce the number of calls they're receiving about the presently troublesome multi-unit, multi-tenant dwellings, and is not going to address a public policy issue they know needs to be addressed. And we just can't let it go on all the way back to amalgamation. And so my intent is to, working with Deputy Mayor Bailão and others, to take all of the ideas that I've had quite a few. As I say, I've talked to fully 2/3 of the council. Take those ideas, kind of put them all down on a list, as it were, go back through them with different members of council, almost on a one-by-one basis, and see if we can fashion something that can win the majority of votes. That's what you need around here. You don't need everybody to vote for it. And certainly the voice of Scarborough residents, as well as those in other parts of the city, will. The attempt will be to address and to try and meet some of the concerns that the council. I mean, the councillors aren't making the decisions they make to oppose this in a vacuum. They're hearing from people, and I think there's some of those issues that we can address, starting with one I would mention, which is just the whole question of how we can deal with the present multi-tenant dwellings that are out there, and some of the difficulties and challenges we've had, and even trying to bring those ones into line. And I still think this policy would have achieved that, but there are perhaps ways in which we can make sure that's better understood by people, including residents and councillors. So that's the kind of thing we'll work on, but we'll do it with the councillors, and I think we can come out with a better policy that's still effective.
Thank you.
Thank you.